Illuvium is one of the projects with most hype in the Web3 gaming industry, but another competitor is rising, Planet Mojo, which, just like Illuvium, has an auto battler game as its main game mode called Mojo Melee. But which one is the best title? Which one is better so far, Mojo Melee or Illuvium Arena? And you're watching the Crypto Herd, I'm Bruno, and today we're going to evaluate these two projects based on my criteria and also based on what players can do in both titles right now at this point. And the first thing we're going to analyze are the graphics, and right here Illuvium takes the prize home because it has way better graphics, special effects, and its assets are way more detailed than in Planet Mojo, which is a browser game. Being a browser game obviously has certain advantages, like more people being able to play the game because they won't need an expensive computer, but when it comes to graphics, obviously Illuvium looks way better than Planet Mojo. So far Illuvium is winning the competition 1-0. Now the second thing we're going to analyze is gameplay, and guys, personally, I do prefer playing Planet Mojo over Illuvium. Now, the reason why I prefer Planet Mojo is because the UI is cleaner, it's more easy to understand and to get onboarded, and it has PvP. Whereas Illuvium is a single player game and it's a bit overwhelming because each Illuvium has like stages and classes and elements, and I feel like when I look into the screen when playing Illuvium Arena, it's a bit too much information all over the place. So right now we're at the draw, 1-1. Now the third thing we're going to evaluate is content and replayability, and right here Illuvium takes the prize home by far because it has more assets, which means that players can build more teams, way more teams than in Planet Mojo, so there's more diversity when it comes to available strategies, and Illuvium just released Overworld, so we already have two game modes, while in Planet Mojo you're still stuck with Mojo Melee. So right now Illuvium is winning 2-1. Now the fourth thing we're going to evaluate is how easy it is to get onboarded on each game. And right here Planet Mojo is gonna take the prize home because it's 10 times more simple, it has a cleaner UI, and I think it's way easier for a new player to fully understand the game than if he was playing Illuvium. So right now we're once again at the draw. And now the fifth thing we're going to have to check on each game is multiplayer and social experiences. So right here Planet Mojo is gonna take the prize home once again because it already has multiplayer. They've even organized a charity tournament a few weeks ago, and Illuvium is still a single player experience where you can only play against the computer. And guys, multiplayer actually takes some effort to build, so I'm going to have to give another point to Planet Mojo, which is right now winning to Illuvium. But not for a long time, because the sixth point we're going to have to evaluate right here is the community. Because guys, what's a Web3 game without a community? And actually building a community takes a lot of effort. People need to invest a lot of funds in marketing and everything else in order to hype a large amount of people, and Illuvium by far is gonna take the prize home on this criteria right here. Illuvium has 200,000 Discord members and 347,000 Twitter followers, which is quite impressive for a Web3 game, and I do think that Illuvium has one of the biggest communities in Web3 gaming, so they're going to have to take an extra point home, making it a draw. And we can't end the competition with the draw, we have to select a winner. So we're going to analyze on both games sound, and sound is really important because it doesn't matter how fun to play a game is, if it has bad sound it's going to screw your gaming experience. And guys, by just a bit I'm going to give this point to Illuvium because I do think that it has better sound effects than Planet Mojo. And we have a winner, Illuvium, which is going to take the cup home with a score of 4-3. So guys, I do think that both of them are great projects. Personally, I do prefer Mojo Melee over Illuvium Arena, but as a title I do think that Illuvium has more potential because it has a bigger community, it has more funds to develop the game, and I do think that when it comes to Illuvium as a title, it has a bit more potential than Planet Mojo. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you subscribe for more Web3 gaming content. Thanks for watching and see you in the metaverse.